All right, we are live right now with Mr. Slide Job following his preseason or pre-draft, I could say, for the NASCAR Heat Pro League coming up in a few days. We got another race at Mid-Ohio, but today we are talking about the race that happened just a couple of days ago at this track right here. You're seeing Chicagoland. So, Mr. Slide Job, appreciate you being here. How do you guys think you did overall? You didn't probably finish exactly where you wanted to, did you?
No, we didn't. We came into Chicagoland with some high hopes because Chicagoland's one of my favorites. Definitely my favorite mile and a half for sure. Being a Bowman fan and the history of this track, so we came in with some high hopes, and we brought a really good car. We worked on it all week between me and my crew chief. Worked real hard on it. Got it exactly how we wanted it for the race. We worked on a qualifying setup too. That was a little hurried there, and we didn't get the qualifying spot we wanted because we messed up the first lap of the qualifying, and we only get one lap on those tires. So we
Yeah.
started at the back. Was very optimistic that we were just going to push forward. And right at the beginning of the race, we kind of had some bad luck where the inside line checked up, and we got some front end damage. Made the car a little tight, but we were still able to pass 7 or 8 cars and charge towards the front. And then we basically divided the race up into thirds because we knew it was going to be a 2-stop race. And we got on pit road perfect, fixed the damage, got our tires, left pit road perfect, and then another driver had some issues getting on pit road, and the yellow came out while we were still a lap down, and there was about 6 or 7 of us that got trapped a lap down. Then on the following restart, we just kind of tried to be a little aggressive and try to get that free pass position, but by the time we got almost to the free pass position, another caution had come out. And so that kind of put us back again, and we were in a position we had to pit. And then right after that, we went for about 10, 12 laps, and then another caution came out, and we took the wave around there and got our lap back. But we had such dead tires at that point, we really couldn't do much, so we ended up finishing towards the back. But
Yeah,
overall, good day.
Yeah, for sure. Like I was saying earlier, it's the preseason. You're going to have the mishaps. Everybody's getting used to the whole setup and the shindig. Some of these are returning drivers, some of them new drivers. So everybody getting used to it. It'll get better and better every race. But is there anything your team is looking forward to in Mid-Ohio to do any different? I know it's a road course, so is there anything you're looking forward to?
Yeah, absolutely. I think after watching or rewatching the PlayStation, the Xbox race in Chicago, and then watching the two 10K races over the weekend, a lot of people are playing different strategies. So we kind of rethought what we did last week. I think we're gonna, take some notes and use those this week. I think the road course is gonna change everything because they're completely different tracks. So I think you'll see a different host of drivers at the front, guys that really like the road courses, and maybe some that really don't will be farther back. So I'd like to consider myself in that group that really loves the road courses. I think we shine there, so we're going to bring a pretty decent car there and try to work some strategy magic and see if we can get a lot better finish than last week.
Yeah, for sure. And there's drivers that are better at some tracks and not some as well at road courses. Some like Kyle, can't even think of his name, Kyle Busch, 18 car. He has got many trophies, but he does not have one from the Daytona 500 yet. Super speedways just aren't his forte, but you take him to a different track and it's a different kind of game. So it's going to be interesting to see if we have a totally new lineup of drivers at the front, especially being a road course. Some of these guys will really be able to shine there.
Yeah, for sure. I think when it comes to road courses, from my league racing experience, it's always been drivers who can limit their mistakes, and be consistent are the ones that are going to take home the trophy there. So those are our two main goals: not drive off the track and keep those light lap times pretty consistent. Stay away from other drivers, try to, limit contact, and just try to keep a clean race car, and, limit the amount of time we need to spend on pit road. So
For sure.
we're going to try to just keep it clean, keep it consistent, and try to get a top 10 like we thought we were going to get last week. So hopefully we can pull that one off. Going to bring a really fast number 2 Chevy this week, I'll tell you.
Yeah. Well, best of luck to you in the remaining preseason and hopefully into the regular season for the NASCAR Heat Pro League. Mr. Slide Job giving us an interview after Chicagoland. They will be at Mid-Ohio. He'll be streaming that tomorrow night on his channel. And then the race will be on it's going to be on Wednesday or Thursday, the race.
Wednesday. So qualifying tomorrow,
Wednesday. Okay.
8 p.m. Should be a 15-minute qualifying session. You won't see that streamed by 7:04 like they did last week. So that'll be on my personal stream. But Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, you'll be able to catch all the action from PlayStation and Xbox from the 7:04 stream. And we'll have all the commentators and everything. So it should be cool. And then next week, we'll finish out the preseason in the trucks at Martinsville, which personally my team feels is that'll be our strongest race. I think we're going to continually improve in these races. Martinsville being a track that's always been good to us. I consider myself a short track racer. Those are always been my forte. So, Martinsville being my favorite of those as well. And the trucks are really good to drive. They do not have the fall off that the other two do. So it'll definitely be fun and a huge track position race. So we're going to work really hard in qualifying that week and try to start up front and just stay there.
All right, well, you heard it from Mr. Slide Job. Good luck at Mid-Ohio and at Martinsville. Appreciate you giving us an interview after the Chicagoland race. Appreciate everybody tuning in today, and I hope everybody has a great day.
Thank you, Len.